after the last disastrous game that Rocksteady made, in which they made some good Batman games, they did. But after this last one, where they off the Justice League, I don't believe they should be given another chance. Now, this is a rumor. The rumor is they're making another Batman game with none of the original people who worked on the previous ones. Oh, but there's more.
There always is.
Nick, I don't know how to say that word. Shipashal. Anyway, Nick Baker claims that Rocksteady is reportedly working on a new Batman game and that Sony is trying to get behind the project and make it a PlayStation exclusive.
Um, that doesn't sound like a very good idea to me.
No, it's like I covered in a previous video. PlayStation, Sony, they're trying to make their own ecosystem. They're trying to overtake computers like Microsoft, extend, embrace, extinguish.
Yeah,
So release it on a computer, but make them sign into your network. I'm betting eventually they'll just bring out a PlayStation that's a PC, but it's so tied into their network that it's like got you.
yeah.
Fans are uniting in a desire to play a Batman Beyond game. Are you familiar with Batman Beyond?
I think I remember.
See this character on screen?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I think that would be really nice. I mean, I would look forward to such a game. Batman, he's old man in the future. He gets his kid and he gives him this powerful suit, and now he's the new Batman with all this technology, and the world's changed.
yeah.
For all the ways that people thought the world would change, they were wrong. I
Isn't
mean,
that the truth?
I think I would prefer some of those dystopian, realities to the one that's actually becoming.
Well, except for The Walking Dead. I don't think I would like that very much at all.
We're halfway there now.
Yeah, that's true.
What would complicate the new Batman game is the rumor that Sony is trying to fund the project in return to make Batman a PlayStation exclusive, which will certainly limit the sell potential. Okay, it only gets released on the PlayStation, or originally it might take, I don't know, a year or two or more before it's a PC release. PlayStation fans will be like, yay, but the big market is PCs and, of course, Steam. Steam is the biggest market out there. It doesn't have to be through Steam, but they're going to get the biggest sales that way.
Yeah.
They're going to go, we got this neat new Batman game. It's incredible. They're going to shout it out, advertise everywhere. And they're going to be like, only on PlayStation.
Well,
They want people to buy their systems. And they're having to make up for the incredible loss of Concord. Oh, the rumor is they lost $400 million making that game for it to not last 1 week in service.
oh God.
Can you
$400 million?
can you guess why it didn't last?
Oh, yeah, I can kind of guess. I have my theories.
Yeah, I haven't covered Concord much, but for all you people, I'm sure you're familiar with the disaster that Concord is. The gloomy shadow of the last game they did. Failure looms large over Rocksteady. This can further hinder the next Batman project. It was criticized for a wide array of reasons. The first one is the fact that it's a live service game. Second, the portrayal of some iconic characters, including Batman, which heavily undermine his legacy, and of course, gameplay on the whole. Now, I am familiar with MMOs, but I don't really have experience with live service games.
I can't
Um,
say that I do either.
Maybe they're like MOBAs, where they all get a bunch of players in there fight each other.
Yeah.
But I would rather have a nice single player offline game that does not require internet.
Oh, well, I never understood that. I mean, you buy the game, you have it. Why in the world would you need the internet or should you need the internet to play it?
There is a project about save the games because so many they've taken off the service where they have to sign into to play a single player game. So you bought the game and now you can no longer play it.
Yeah.
And there is a campaign going on to save games to keep that from happening.
Well, I think it's a good campaign. I mean, you
Oh,
bought it, you should be able to play it whenever you want.
it most definitely is a good campaign. To add concern, key developers who worked on Batman Arkham series have departed from the studio. Combined with the disappointment from the last live service game, still lingers. There are many questions, including whether Rocksteady Studio is to take on the next game with the Cape Crusader as the main protagonist. Yeah, I don't believe they should be given another chance. There's none of the developers from before, and if you look how they did the last one, it was just total crap.
Well, that's like with Guild Wars 2. They let go over half of the original people that created it. So the game has really suffered since then. You can tell the differences.
Yeah, I mean, you get these intellectual properties, these IPs, and whether you like the Batman game or not, if you know what's going on in the comic and all the disasters one after the other that they've done with the character, you're just ashamed to touch it, to come near it. It's like, oh no, I used to like that. They used to be like my favorite character at one point. I mean, not mine, but so to speak. But then everything they've done,
Yeah, and it
and
kind of ruins it.
that is happening with franchise after franchise after franchise, and I am sick of covering this news. I would love to cover some positive things. I really would, but everything's just being tainted so heavily.
Yeah, that is very true.
And, I would go, oh, it's the younger generation. But really, it's an ideology that's crept in everywhere.
Yeah, you can't get away from it.
And the fact that cash is king, the money is everything to them,
Yeah,
which means they will always bow to the investors and pander to crowds, even crowds that are only 1% of all of us,
yeah,
1% or less. They will follow fads, and it always comes off as cringy and tacky, and they're just ruining the reputation of the IPs and the characters.
yeah. That is very true. They're just ruining everything, and they're ignoring the gamers. That's the biggest thing is they're
Yeah,
ignoring the
it,
gamers.
you spit in the face of the fan base, they will eventually spit back and on the only way they can, and that is with their wallet by not buying your crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all on this one. That's as much as I'm willing to go on about this. As usual, like and subscribe.
And we'll
Oh
see you on the next
yeah,
one.
and one of you little bastards unsubscribe. We're gonna have a problem. I lost one.
Oh, you're so silly.
I can't have this.
We'll get some more.
I'm gonna get up a bigot brigade and we're gonna hunt them down.
Oh, like Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, something like that. No, but not really. But yeah,
We're just teasing.
yeah. Like and subscribe, and we're out.